Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expeditions Vikings. No, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. I know what game I'm playing. Don't know why that popped into my head. We're here at the Abandoned Hut, which is supposed to give us some information about the Stag Lord, and hopefully will eventually lead us to finding out how to find his actual base. So let's head on in. Hi, Guardian of the Bloom. Oh, Guardian of the Bloom, you're here. We haven't seen you since that first night at Oleg's. You were here, please follow me. Sorry, I gotta do some looting on the way. I can't talk to you. Father, please, I looked for the herbs you asked for. There just weren't enough to— Silence! Did you forget the rules? You speak when I say. You do as I say. Disobedience— But Father— 3 times. Enough. I can't. Enough. Disobedience leads to punishment, and you've disobeyed twice. But Father— 3 times. Okay. That went too fast for me to read along with it. Staircase decayed and collapsed long ago. It can't be climbed. Yeah, I would agree with that. So, some rundown place. Rutted wood racks long ago used for drying herbs. And then obviously, whoa, I didn't realize we could actually see the grass move as the animals parted them. That is cool. I didn't expect to have that kind of detail. Anyway, yeah, and then there's obviously the father and son, where the rules speak only when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment. Looked for herbs, but wasn't able to find any, which I guess is the first failure. And then speaking was the second failure. And then the but father was a third time of speaking, third failure. So Nugrah shot acid splash at him. And assuming that's actual history, that is worst father of the year. Nugrah. I want to keep an eye out for him. Hi, ferocious wolf.
Repent!
Oh, goodbye, wolf. And my wolf is down. Oh, I think it was just a trip on my wolf, not actually dead. We can check the health. Yeah, you're fine. Right, we just rested before this. Why is treasure empty? Oh, now we can skin. There's 2 treasures that are empty now. Bushes grow in the well, a clear sign that it was abandoned long ago. Ah. We have Nugrah's old notes. Let's take them, but we're also going to want to read them. In early spring, Willow's leaves are the same color as her eyes. His too. I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. It is his fault. Despicable. Weak. If it was not for him, she would still be alive. Does not talk to me, looks away, plans something, I know. I know. I have to gather forest herbs and make a hiding place. Hide my charms. He is a coward, but he can steal and run away. I will punch it out of him. Everything hurts. I can barely walk. How could he? How? How would he? He would never bring himself to confront me on his own. He says his name is Staglord now. Is now Staglord. He says he will not let me die or let me go. He says I should not be calling him my son like I ever did. He told me to pack my things. We are leaving soon. He now has his people and his own fortress. I'm hiding the charms in the herb cache. I probably should not. I will not be able to escape. He will not let me. So, Nugrah, terrible father, hated his son because seems like his wife probably died in childbirth, if I'm understanding that statement. And then doesn't talk, looks away. It's like, well, yeah, you apparently just are constantly beating him and shooting acid at him. Punch it out of him, yeah. But Nugrah's son is who grew up to be the Stag Lord. And is keeping his father, if you can call him a father, Nugrah, alive. For whatever reasons. So, terrible father ended up raising a terrible son.
In due time.
Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power, or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I am not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough. I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you will do as I say. You will speak when I say. I think disobedience will be punished. Disobedience leads to punishment, always. Yeah. So, got strong enough to turn the tables.
Applause, please.
Thank you. Masterwork Dwarven Urgrosh? Not a weapon I'm familiar with. A Masterwork Earthbreaker. Well, we'll take both. A small deserted timber shed. Hello, Guardian.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
The familiar outline of the nymph appears before you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Interesting. It did say the same thing when we first saw her, that our companions couldn't see her, but they were also all asleep. But now we're all here, but for whatever reason, only we can see her.
Speaking to the gods is best done in private. I can look away if need be.
Okay, but they can hear our side of the conversation, so they know we're talking to someone, although we haven't actually had a side of the conversation. Tell me what to do next. Tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally. I had a strange vision, a young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles. Yes. Would you stop following me? I have no intention of helping you. Wow. Just I'll return later for well. First, tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally. We'll find out the rest later, hopefully.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze.
The nymph's eyes grow cloudy.
The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more.
The nymph's voice is quiet, but clear. As you hear it, you seem to sense the aroma of the forest glades, washed with the morning dew, mixing with the odor of the spring meadows aflood with blooms.
Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers.
New notes creep into the aroma of the forest and meadow. Now you smell a storm coming.
Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then a magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet.
Would you be willing to share the details of your story about these evil powers, the enchanted forest, the monster?
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
I had a strange vision, a young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
Nymph lowers her head. I'm remembering now when we heard about the Stag Lord originally, someone mentioned that he always wears a mask, and anyone who has seen him up close can see that behind the mask, he's just covered in hideous burns and scars. So, yeah, that's the history of being punished with acid. Yikes. Tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
All right, I'll return later. Farewell.
I will be waiting.
We read the note, I guess the nymph whispers. We read the note that said that the druid Staglord's father left charms with herbs. So, or in the herb chest or something. And didn't expect you to have the opportunity to come back for them.
I'm there.
So that's probably something we can find. More tokens of the Dryad. Okay, those are just things to sell. I've probably already sold a bunch because I just sell anything that isn't seen to have value. Stone altar is decorated with an eroded foliage pattern and symbols of green faith. And a note. I went to the old temple, the Elk, again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide. Man.
You come again. Did you find something?
I didn't actually talk to you, but yes. I found... Well, the nymph reaches towards you. I found the druid's notes. They mention a temple of the elk. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the stag god. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You will need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
The nymph's blue eyes flare from within her pale face. We have been told to find the temple of the stag god, so if that's where the fog is coming from, then that gives us 2 reasons to head there. And Jihad did say that it had been corrupted, so that does line up. I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey. I guess I can ask something else.
Hasten.
Okay.
Time is of the essence.
Nope. It's clear now. Farewell. A wooden house, time-worn, and apparently deserted.
You cannot.
Oh,
stand
hi,
against
ferocious
me.
wolf. Goodbye, ferocious wolf. The ground near the chest is covered with culinary herbs. They dried out long ago. Alright, herb chest. That is empty. There you go. Yeah, okay. So we open it, and it has nothing, but it also has a unique interface. And so then we put herbs from our collection into it, and it suddenly somehow revealed new things. A couple of what looks like gems, but are apparently a cooking ingredient. Shambolitus. Don't know what that is. Transmutations of bodily poisons. And a magical short sword. Alchemy is the triune science of primes, or basic elements, of which all things are composed, forces, by which those things are set in motion, and families of all such things which a studious mind can perceive in our world. An art most formidable, it grants its practitioner power over nature, and even over that which beyond nature lies. He who has mastered it fully shall become like the gods. Yet woe be unto he who sets about its study without diligence and zeal, for his days are numbered. The path ahead is perilous and arduous in equal measure, and he who sets his foot upon it heedlessly shall not find wisdom, but only a quick and grisly end.
I do what I must.
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else hiding in here. So yeah, that's the herb chest, and we need to put herbs in it to acquire them. The charms, and I guess a book, a short sword, and a couple of rocks is his charms. Temple of the Elk. I thought it was supposed to be north of the abandoned hut. It is most definitely south, but we can go there. Oh, also the short sword that we got. Is it any good? It's just a +1. We don't have anyone that needs a short sword. Like, we could give it to Lindsay if she ever finds herself in melee. Though if she finds herself in melee, things have gone horribly wrong. Possibly if we go down, there will be a route that goes over. Otherwise, we can swing down here, and that should connect.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I'll rest when more people are tired, and hope that we don't get into a surprise fight. Oh, but I don't think you're ever going to actually get tired. So Ancient obelisk. Magical field surrounding the structures gives off skin-tingling sensation. Let's wait till we get closer. Oh, try to avoid. You spotted the enemies. You have successfully evaded the enemies. Yeah, sorry. Hi. I was hoping to stop like right here because I didn't know if the moment I stepped on the temple, if something would trigger, but I wanted to get as close as I could before resting. And the random event is bad for me. I don't know if camping right at a random event is the best call, but I'm doing it anyway.
Everyone laughs at me. Some do it kindly, some laugh with contempt, but who will laugh last? I suppose they will. But I will be proven right when all the laughter fades.
Your god will laugh last. You got that going for you. And we didn't get attacked in the night, it seems. Now I would like to interact with this random fight, but no. Alright, so let's keep a careful eye out because this is apparently corrupted. Primal giant frogs, they're level 2s, so not a big deal.
I'm there.
Let's send Valerie up first, and then the rest of us can move in after.
Why my armor gleams as it does.
Yeah, okay. We can take him out pretty fast. Well done, team. The muddy water gives off a strange, nauseating smell and emits the tattered fog. Well, that answers that for sure. So this is the source of the fog. An ancient statue of Erastil seems to resist the ravages of time. The effects of years, rain, and wind have destroyed the temple walls, but they could not subdue the statue. Alright, we've got... Just trying to pause. There we go. Primal Ferocious Wolves. These are level 5s. With a permanent blur? Why do you have blur? Is it because of the fog? And wolves are rough. Also, what is the effect? Sickened. Is that going to wear off at some point? Or is it because you were too close to the fog pool? Yes. Okay. Unsure exactly what caused that effect. Let's toss down a save before we try this. Oh, this could be a terrible call. I should probably buff. No. Mod menu, not main menu. Those are similar but different. Okay.
I'm listening.
Valerie, you move in,
Their life ends here.
and then the rest of you.
Serves you right.
Yeah, and if we can take them on one at a time, even better. I guess we're only able to fight one at a time, which is not good. Valerie, can you... I want you to walk. With like a 5-foot step if possible. No, there's no way for me to like say... Because 5-foot steps are safe to do. There you go. I didn't want them to get an attack of opportunity that would cause them to trip her. Okay, not bad at all. Hang on. They're just fading out of existence. They're not real animals. Huh. Primal Dire Boar. So, yeah, these are creatures just made out of the fog, I guess. Another level 5. Just one?
To victory!
Yeah, we're not even really taking damage in these fights, which is amazing. And again, some of that is the benefit of actually buffing, which I often forget to do. But if this is all it is, we're doing pretty good in this fight. Okay, Bear-like Treant. It's a level 5 magical beast. 5 DR except for cold iron, which I don't think we have anyone with cold iron weapons.
I'm there.
Let's line up in a sensible fashion. It looks like it's attacking something. But it's definitely our enemy, so maybe we have an ally over there, or we're going to be in the middle of a fight with 2 enemies, which should be bad.
Give the order. Here.
Valerie?
Let us strike as one!
Okay.
We will prevail!
Can't see what you guys are fighting.
Do not falter!
Oh, Valerie took that hit. Critical hit 39 from Jathal. Nice. Yeah, because Scyther, I think, times 4 crit weapons. So even with the 5 DR, that attack's going to do damage. There it is. And also just fades out of existence. Come on, give me loot. Now, who are you, Tristian?
Your aid came at just the right time, stranger. My name is Tristian. I'm a priest of merciful Sarenrae. Another moment, and I fear I would have been on my way to her chambers, somewhat earlier than my destiny requires.
A young man, severely wounded, whispers what sounds like a prayer as he raises his eyes. His face is pale, but his eyes flare with determination, despite his labored breathing.
A Sarenrae fanatic. Talk about people I'd be just as happy not seeing for the next 1,000 years.
Yeah. Sarenrae and, what is your goddess? Urgathoa? Because you worship the undead goddess, and Sarenrae is, I think, a goddess of, like, healing. Yeah. Known for her faithful as the Dawnflower, the Healing Light, and the Everlight, Sarenrae is a goddess who teaches temperance and patience in all things. Compassion and peace are her greatest virtues, and if enemies of the faith can be redeemed, they should be. Worship of this goddess of healing, honesty, redemption, and the sun began far to the east of the Inner Sea, in the vast Padisha Empire of Kelesh. But her worshippers can now be found throughout the world. A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves as the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guards should cause this fog to clear. Maybe. You're wounded. Do you need aid? How did you get here? We should stick together in such a dangerous place. You could help me on my journey. I wonder... So I'm guessing he's a cleric, but we already have a cleric. You're wounded. Do you need aid?
I am a priest of Sarenrae, and a skilled healer. I have done all I can, but it will take some time for my strength to return in full. But worry not. I will make my way to the trading post nearby and wait there as I make my recovery.
Okay, we can definitely make our way there as well soon enough. A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guards should cause the fog to clear.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
Are there more beasts, or have we done it successfully? Because we killed the boar, the wolves, the frogs, and now the bear treant. The beasts are defeated. What now? I guess we have defeated them all. There's still more to explore, so I wasn't sure if we might run across others. The beasts are defeated. What now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
Tristian shivers slightly. How did you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
Okay, so even though this is a temple of Erastil, and you're a worshiper of Sarenrae, the actions here go against your goddess's wishes, and so you came to help anyway. And then you have Jihad, who worships Erastil, but wasn't willing to make the final journey over here. With those beast deads, I have other matters to attend to. Farewell. We had options earlier to, I think, see about him traveling with us, but it seems we have lost those options. I have other matters to attend to. Farewell.
Please wait. You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys.
Like, you know nothing about me, except I have helped out in this quest. But, yeah, I wouldn't say no to more companions. And capable healers are valuable.
Alas, my wounds won't allow me to join you right now. I will travel to the trading post. I hope to be able to repay you for my life once I recover from these wounds.
Okay.
Please wait. Alas.
Okay. I was wondering if we'd get some new dialogue before he left, but no, he was just repeating. Nothing that stands out. Okay, I think that's everything here. So once we get back to the trading post, we have a new companion waiting for us. Wow, this certainly has changed in appearance. The water is crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine.
I do what I must.
Oh, did going in the water heal us? Hello. Let's try that again. Harem, walk through it, please. Yes. Interesting. So it's a pool of healing water. Valerie, if you want to also stand in it. Oh, Jathal, you probably don't want to stand in that.
I prefer immortal, eternal, everlasting.
I was like, wow, we're all getting healed. It's great. And then Jathal takes a big hit and it's like, oh, right. That makes total sense. We could head down to Tuskgutter while we're here. I guess, do we know where... What is our next quest? That is not the right button. There we go. So we've dealt with... Yeah, hide the completed quests. Are we not done with the Tertuccio quest? I mean, obviously we saw him come back. But it's not going away. Even though it's a completed quest. So we have 76 days still to complete the Stolen Lands. We don't yet know where to go. And we've got Tuskgutter and Prove Your Worth, which is helping Amiri kill Tuskgutter. We need to report back to Shahad. The warg we need to deal with. And we need to report back to the Kobold Chief, but we chose not to kill Queen Bada. Didn't we talk to him and say don't chase after her? I don't know. I think Tuskgutter is next. Alright, we've got 2 things. How about we put a cut in the episode here? Next time we'll head over to the Tranquil Riverbend, and then if that's small, maybe we'll have time to move over to Tuskgutter. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.